Now the other problem is they find the smallest letter greater than target. Okay, so here you are given like this character array cfj. Here if you see cfj, and you are given a target a, so you have to find what you have to find and this is sorted. It is guaranteed, it is given that this particular array is sorted. And so what you have to find, you have to find the first element which is greater than a. So obviously here for a, which is the first element, obviously it is c. And also guys, if let's say for this a and b, you're given a and b and you wanted to find a target for z, you can say z. Here no one is greater than z, so what you have to return, because z is obviously a and b, no one is greater than z. In this way you have to return a, the first element. Okay, so if you find answer, let's say if you find answer, let's say I'll tell that condition by true, return that index or return that element. If you not like, if you find, if you fail at finding that answer, return a of 0. This is the condition. Okay, now in linear search, how can you go guys? Let's say for this you will go till what point? Listen guys, so let's say you are having a b c d e f g h, and you want what, you want to find for d. Okay, for d you want to find, so the first element which is greater than d, the first element which is greater than d, you want to find that. Okay, so now what I say, listen this, in linear first what you can do, let's say you iterate from this index. You see a is lesser than d, because our k this time is target is d. Okay, for d you have to find the first element which is greater than d. So a is greater than, sorry, lesser, b is lesser, c is lesser, d is actually equal to the e thing, the first thing, this e is greater than, this e is greater than d. And as soon as you encounter, because it was shorted, so as soon as you encounter this e which is greater than d, you will end your loop, you'll end your loop, because you were going in iteratively, so you return e. Okay, so now you see guys, because if you remember, first of all the hint is for binary search is this is linear traversal, order of n time you are taking at max, and the array space is shorted, this space is shorted. And the second thing is you see this, that whenever, like till what point guys, see this, till what point, like in which particular zone you are getting your run, because here also you can divide this array space into two parts. Here also you can divide this array space into two parts. And what do I mean by this? All the values who are lesser than k, all the values who are lesser than this k, let's say d, sorry not up to d, all the values in fact lesser than equal to, because you want to know the greater value, all the values who are lesser than equals to k, can they contribute to your answer? Obviously not, obviously not. Why? Because what you want in the question, it is given larger than target guys, all e f g h, all these values are larger than target. Okay, and in that you want to find the first value which is larger. Okay, so all the values which are lesser than equals to k, call them unfavorable, greater than k, call them favorable, and out of it you want to find the first favorable. Now let's see, we can divide this space into, as when you decide of going with this, forget about this space, just write unfavorable, 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 a b c d, and for e f g h you are having favorables. Okay, I hope this thing is clear. Now coming from part 2 video, if you're coming from part 2 video, if you know that, we'll keep L and H here. What will give you answer? As this is greater than k, this is lesser than equals to k. So, and E was our answer for D. The greater element is E, the first greater. So you want to find the first element of second space. If you remember my LNH placing, so when I taught you about LNH, where they will be at the end of loop, when the loop is terminated, H will be here, L will be here. Okay, H will be at last element of first space, and L will be at first element of last space. And what you wanted as an answer, first element of last space. Who will give you answer? L will give you answer. Okay, L will give you answer. And there's one edge case that you also have to handle. Here if you see, let me draw this a b c. If you're having a b c and you want for z, okay, all these elements are lesser than z, as I told. No one is greater than z. So what you have to return? A. You have to return the zeroth index value A. And if you see, all these are what? All these are unfavorables as well. All these are unfavorables as well. So if you, again, if you just like go with this LNH thinking, you don't have to do anything. I'm just telling you guys, you don't have to do anything. Keep, like, how will you keep? You'll keep LNH here, you'll keep LNH here. Now when your loop will end, obviously H will be at this position, no problem. Where L will be, because H cannot move. To move H, because H will move only when you land at greater than K, greater than Z value. Okay, but it here it is not any value which is greater than K. So L will move, and at final, when your loop is ended, where L will be? L will be at first position, first element of second space. Here all the spaces are like unfavorable. So think of think in this way, that L will cross the boundary. So if you consider 0 1 2 index, so L will cross the boundary, and H was like 2 index, L will go at 3 index. Okay, L will go at 3 index. And here what we decided, L will give our answer. L will give our answer. But here here you have to check one thing, that if L is equals to length of your array. Here the length is 3, and so the final index is also 3, and L will point out at final index. L will, if you do not find your answer, if you do not find any value greater than K, so at that point L will point out at final, like at L will point out at final index plus 1, which is your length. So you just have to check, if L is pointing at length, this much of index, like last index plus 1, or you can say length, return the zeroth index value, return A of 0. Otherwise no problem, just return whatever value you get at A of L. Okay, now let's try to uh, write this solution for this thing. Again, while L is lesser than equals to H, calculate the mid value. I hope these things are clear, guys. I hope these things are clear. They should not be like, you should not be confused on them. Now see, when it was favorable, or like let's look into this. When you are getting greater than K value. Okay, I also draw a test case here for you. E, F, G, H, and we want for D. Okay, all the values who were greater than K, they were of your importance, and out of it, what was your answer? The first one. Okay, so if your A of mid is greater than K, L is here, H is here. Okay, so what you have to do, because you landed at where? You landed at, let's say, favorable part. All these were unfavorable, favorable, or let me draw more favorables. And if you are at favorable, let's say if you are somewhere at favorable index, where can you go? Can you go to right? No, you cannot go to right, because you want to find the first favorable, so you have to go to left. How would you go to left? You have to push H to left. H is equals to mid plus 1, mid minus 1. And obviously if you landed unfavorable, you have to push your L towards right, because you want your first space to be shrinked in favorable direction, in this direction, because you want to find the first favorable. So your first space you're looking for is in right of it. So you have to push L to right, which is L is equals to mid plus 1. Getting it, guys? Now once your loop is terminated here, uh, let me do this. You know which index will give your answer. L will give you answer, but you have to make sure. That if your L, like if you could not find your answer, all of these were unfavorable, there was no favorable at all. In that sense, L will point where? L will point at final index plus 1, which is length. So you have to just check if L is equals to, let's say this was A dot size. If this was the case, return what? Return A of 0. Otherwise, because if it is not true, then it will not return. Then what you have to return? Simply A of L. That's it. So guys, I hope this thing is clear to you. If there is something which you are lagging, do let me know in comments. I try to keep all these questions as simple as possible, starting from brute force. I'll not even say go for binary search. We saw in which cases we can go for binary search, the shorted space plus linear traversal, or we can divide that in two parts. These are all the things that I tell. Then I went to this solution, and this is also type 1 solution, because here in if part you don't write any functions to decide whether you have to like enter in this loop, or like enter in this condition or not. So let's meet in another video, guys. Then bye bye.